first of all, one of the things we're going to address with Joe Budden is the amount of times that he has called me a liar about stuff that I wasn't lying about.
Drop the ball.
And I said the other day when I spoke to you, I said, you know, I'm a lot of things, but liar is not one of them.
Hit the ball when he's
For the most part, I love to tell exactly what happened, and that's actually why a lot of times I don't speak on things.
Okay.
Because I don't like speaking on things if I can't speak on things thoroughly.
You dig eating rock.
So, my thing is, one of the things you recently said
Give it to me.
was that you said on your show, you guys said that, oh, I know Nicki, she's a businesswoman. She didn't do that live if she didn't already have that record done.
Okay.
The Hot Girl Summer record done,
Yeah,
right?
We definitely said that.
And I said, well, I clearly said, you guys, I didn't have a clue about it. I was on live discussing the Megatron. Ooh, what's also interesting, Boof, is today I have to pick the Megatron winners.
You do.
Chill. Please make sure I don't forget, Boof. And let me ask y'all something. What makes you think that was a planned live and that we already had a song done and that was that, you know, Wicked Witch from the West, Nicki, planning stuff and being calculated and stuff? I really want to know. Tell me.
I don't think we said it in a negative way. I think it was good marketing.
Yeah, no, I don't think you guys...
I thought it was a great rollout for a record.
I don't think you guys said it in a negative way. But I always am interested... Can we take this? Yeah, thank you. But I'm always interested to just know, especially with articulate people who, you know, intelligent, articulate people anyway, what makes you think that the record had to have been in the can if I went on live with her?
I think I probably was the one that said I thought the record was done right after that. I said by the time we recorded, I was like, the record is done. Because that was probably like 2 or 3 days after when we recorded. Which I went on live. I said, the record is done by now. For sure. But it just seemed that way. It was like the live scene didn't seem like it was planned. Like you almost didn't even know how to add her at one point.
Okay, but Joe said he still thinks...
I think that you are more brand aware than that line leads to believe. I think you've carried yourself to be more conscious of not only your stardom, but your impact on other people's careers, especially new artists. So to see that and for it to come off as organic as y'all would have us believe, because then y'all went into telling us exactly how organic it was. And that is music industry 101 for me. So when I look at new artist Meg running around on promo with Kev, with Megastar U, with random Insta Live, of course you could understand how that looks.
How does that look?
It looks like y'all might have a record in the can already.
Okay, so let me go ahead and say it once again. I went on live to discuss the Megatron winners. While I was on my live, I started seeing a bunch of people telling me to go on live with this woman. And I'm like, what? Am I missing something here? And then Megan came on my live and started saying, oh my God, you don't know how to do it. Because I was like, I don't know. I don't see anything popping up. How do I do it? And then finally they explained it to me. And then I got on live with her. And then she said many things. I said many things. And then at one point in live, I said, okay, what's next on the agenda? What needs to be discussed? And she spoke about her song. I said, who's on the song? She said, Ty Dolla $ign. I said, okay. And she was like, yeah, and that's because, somebody was too busy. And she pointed at me. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like basically hinting at the fact that she wanted me to get on this song and that she had maybe hit up Boof and stuff like that. And I was like, that's not the case. I didn't hear about that. I don't know about that. And anyway, so then when we got off live, I spoke to Juicy J and the other person who wrote, I think, the hook with Ty Dolla $ign, Derek. And I said, you know what? Let me hear the song. and you know this was very late because it was LA time even for me, and it was already late by my time, so it had to be by the time we got off live, it had to be like 2 o'clock in the morning. But when I heard the song, I loved the song, and I just wrote the song right then and there. Right then and there. The boy Derek was there. Juicy J was, back and forth with us on the phone, and then I was about to record it, and I said, you know what? Give me like 4 or 5 hours for my voice to stop sounding like a man. And then I just, recorded it. So that's exactly what happened. So explain to me, because it's great to have people that think like you, especially you, Joe, because you've been saying things like that about me for years and years and years. And even when I express the truth and say it verbatim over and over and over, he and other people like him will go
I don't
on.
think there are other people like me.
He and a couple other people will still go on their platform and say, Nicki's lying.
I don't think that's
And
fair.
it always gives the illusion that Nicki Minaj is so powerful that she must be lying. She secretly has a big castle and where she has a thing where she controls the world, and it's crazy because sometimes I wish that I were that person that they thought I was.
Well, you don't have a big castle.
I mean, but
Let's say we take your word as the truth, right?
okay.
That video got turned around quickly. Explain it.
Even after I said what I said, he is still interrogating me. But I think this is a real great conversation to do a case study on. Even after I've said over and over what really happened, he's still insinuating that there's no way, because now there's a new reason.
Nicki Minaj is inserting words in my mouth. Prior to speaking to you, I went on my platform and said what I believe. Then I spoke to you, and you said what happened. Then I come here, and you say to explain why I think that. So that's what I did. I don't see how you could think somebody couldn't think that. I'm taking your word for it. People don't have the luxury of being able to reach out to you or speak to you and get it directly from the horse's mouth. No.
But what makes everyone else be able to give their side of the story, and people are so ready to leave them because maybe they have more about you, in your opinion, maybe they have a low IQ, so it's easier for you to believe them. But what makes y'all, when y'all think a woman is intelligent or powerful, think that, no, this is calculated, she's trying to fool us, she's trying to trick us.
Oh, no. Wait, time out. Let me say before you continue. You are personalizing that. I think that the music industry is calculated.
Yeah, I think rollouts are smoke and mirrors.
I think that the music industry makes its way on, like Rory just said, smoke and mirrors. Great that you've worked yourself to a position where that doesn't apply to you, but that is how the music industry
But you do apply that to me often. What is the reason that me would have to say, I went and made up this story, there was this song already done, I wanted to promote it, so I pretended I didn't know how to go on live, and we already had the song done, and the video happened a week later, but that was such a quick turnaround that it actually must be that the song was done for a few weeks, and we decided a new way how to roll out a song, which is pretend you don't know how to go on live, then go on live, and then have the other person say, hey, get on my live, and then y'all both get on live and say, hey, friend, and
Hey, I would just like to interject and say that we are in an age where all the artists try to do is come up with new ways to roll things out. You saying that like it's crazy, and that's what we look at every day.
But the reason why my fans don't like you and haven't liked you for years
Which isn't fair.
hold on. You do not accuse everyone of that. So when you say everyone does this, you do not accuse every artist of making random shit up to put out a song while lying, and even they explain themselves, still go on a platform and say, no, she's lying, they're lying, Motorsport came about. And you were one of the people who, I believe, it might have been you and your sidekick, Academics.
He's not my sidekick.
And y'all went on, and this was at a time where I wasn't addressing things.
But you're incorrect, by the way.
No, I'm gonna finish. You went on your platform and said she didn't know this other bitch was on the record. You said it. And you said it. No, I'm gonna get to the other things that you said.
Here we go.
You said that. Now that is, again, implying that I'm lying. When I sat and said exactly how the song came about. That I was asked, and I still have the text messages, can this person be put on the song? And my response was, yeah, let's do it. That was my response. And you still went and said, and I think your sidekick, Alvin the Chipmunk, Academics, I'm not sure. Hold on.
That's your sidekick.
That was your sidekick. That was your sidekick.
That's your man.
That was your sidekick at the time. Y'all went and told the world Nicki Minaj is, wait. Nicki Minaj is lying. She did it. So, on one hand, Nicki Minaj is the all-powerful, all-knowing, all this, all that. Wait, hold on. But on the other hand, I'm not. But on the other hand, I'm that powerful that a whole record company could put a whole person on a record, clear the record, and I don't know who's on it.
No, I didn't never say that. I never said
That's what you.
No.
Whoa.
I said more.
But let's deal with that. After we deal with that, we're gonna get to everything else you said. I want you to think about something. I'm this powerful. But you said I didn't know another bitch was on the song, and then I got mad. But I'm the all-powerful Queen Bee, right? You really think somebody could put a song out with Onika Tanya Minaj, and I don't know who on the song?
No, I don't. Which is why I don't know why.
But that's what you said.
That's what I was saying.
DJ Boo, do you remember when he said that among other things?
You asking your friends
DJ Boo.
to answer
No.
anything.
Okay, do y'all remember when he said that?
I'm right. Honestly, I never watched that show. Relax. I never did. Relax.
Oh, the one with his sidekick?
I never watched that.
The one with his sidekick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nick.
Go ahead. But don't talk out of it. Talk into it so that we can deal with it and move on.
No, because I see what you like to do.
Okay.
You like to corner people into a point when the point is much broader than that. Not just in this motorsport instance, but all Joe ever wants to do is use foresight and prophesize and guess, right?
The word is prophesy, and I don't give about foresight, foreskin. I just want to know why you said
It's a word, by the way.
You said it wasn't
I'm a
specific to me.
wordsmith, and that is a word. You can pull up dictionary.com.
You said many times that I lied, that I didn't know another bitch was on a song I was on.
Here's my
And now you want to address it.
Can I ask a question now? Was Nicki Minaj and Cardi B on the motorsport record directing bars at each other?
Nigga, what the fuck? You're not gonna change the subject. I'm asking you a fucking question.
Same subject.
No, the fuck is not.
See, and that's where we go. So me and that.
No, you use to deal with stupid people and you're not gonna outsmart me, sweetheart.
You can't talk and
Let's
listen.
answer that question.